Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Fadlur Rahman. You can call me Rahman. I'm from Indonesia and my favorite food are rendang and meatballs. And my favorite colors are blue and red. Wait, sorry. I'm not alone here. There are Muna Hanifa, Chitranti, and Aisyah. Before talking about Indonesia, let's see Indonesia standing as country. Indonesia became independent on 17 August 1945, and the color of flags are red and white, which means red is brave, white is holy, and the national logo is Garuda birds. Okay, we have five things about Indonesia. This is for you. Number one.
Talking with more soft-spoken to an older person. Indonesian people have culture to automatically talking with more soft-spoken language and manner to an older person. Our grandparent has taught us to use a proper language to speak to older person to show that we are respect them and we have a good character towards them. Especially in Java, there is a level to talk to someone. To the older person, we use krama language.
Number two.
Indonesian people like to litter everywhere and anywhere. This has been a serious problem in Indonesia. Many effort from the government has been done, but these bad habits still exist and the Indonesian people don't have serious realization to throw trash on its place. This bad culture also leads to many floods.
Number three.
Indonesian people really like to eat with their hands. Don't use a spoon, just using your hands is better. Because for Indonesian people, eating with our hands can make a food taste better, so it can spur our appetite. This habit has been ingrained in the culture of Indonesian society from ancient times until now. Meanwhile, the presence of a tool or utensil was only known by Indonesian people when it was brought by European traders and colonialists to Indonesia, so that the presence of tools or utensils has not been able to shift the habit of eating by hand. Although there are some countries where people also like to eat with their hands, this habit is still rarely found, especially if in Indonesia, when we eat nasi bungkus, one leg is lifted like when we eating at warteg plus eat it with our hands. Oh my god, it's surga dunia.
Number four.
Indonesian people really like kerokan every time when catching cold. In Indonesia, when we feel unwell or sick like fever or something like that, is always considered as catching a cold. And people prefer to kerokan instead of see a doctor or take medicine. For us, kerokan is the most effective treatment to treat catch a cold. Although this kind of treatment is not recommended by medical standards because the cause of the disease should be found first and then given the appropriate treatment, Indonesian people still think that kalau belum kerokan, ya belum sembuh.
Number five.
Most Indonesians usually do not want to stand in line. Even though there is a sign for people to stand in line properly, many people ignore it and are impatient that they often cutting lines to get to the front faster and ended up pushing each other and creating chaos. This happens in almost every situation at public places, such as buying train tickets and queuing at the cashier.
Number six.
Indonesians are friendly. Indonesia is known for its friendliness towards others. People are so friendly, even to strangers. For example, when meeting a person in the street, we smile at them or just simply saying hello. Even to foreigners, Indonesians often greet them and having conversations with them. This character in Indonesians derived from their ancestors many years ago until now.
Number 7.
Indonesians are not punctual. Indonesians are bad when it comes to time management. They tend to be late in everything. Whether it is going to school or work, many people do not come on time. Even a big event do not always start their event on time due to some unwanted problems. The most common reason is traffic jam. In big cities such as Jakarta, traffic jam happens almost every day, so people often get late to their destinations. Now, because it had happened often, it became a casual and common thing in everyday life.
Number 8. In Indonesia, the squat toilet is familiar to Indonesian, which is not familiar to foreigners, because their habit is to use the toilet seat, and this will complicate them, and some of them also cannot squat in everything. And foreigners are not used to toilet, do not use water but wipe tissue, and this is surprising, and most independents use the tissue after eating to clean the mouth. Number 9. There are a lot of regional languages in Indonesia. There are 718 regional languages in Indonesia. However, Javanese is the most interesting language among these languages because the Javanese language has its own level. Speaking with different friends and speaking to parents is also different. This shows the Japanese character and writing are also complicated. Number 10. Indonesian people like to eat with rice, and this is the main staple for eating in a day. Indonesia people eat an average of 3 times, so is a profile that eating not using rice means nothing not eating. Therefore, Indonesia is very dependent on rice, which makes you accustomed to it. But grandmother, our ancestors used to eat using sweet potatoes and corn and sagu. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.